This storm is unlike anything I've ever seen. Even when I've traveled out of state on storms, I've never seen anything like this.
And you just heard that was from Tyler Manick, who's one of the employees with Duke Energy, just about where he's been and what he's seen. And this is in his own backyard. So it hits differently. We're talking down power lines, destroyed substations, washed out roads, leaving tens of thousands of people in western North Carolina in the dark for the past week.
Yeah, and as you just heard and we've been talking about, it's one of the worst storms many will experience in their lifetimes. But Duke Energy officials say hope is on the way as they make major progress restoring power all across these impacted areas.
Jeff Brooks with Duke Energy joining us this morning with a progress report. First of all, Jeff, how are you guys hanging in there, man? This has been an unbelievable week.
It's been a tough week, but we know the mission, and certainly that's driving us forward, and helping these communities is important. And so we're making progress, and that's what matters, and we'll keep at it until we get it done.
Jeff, I want to ask you, just looking at some of the images that Duke has been tweeting out, I mean, it's heartbreaking. We're talking about poles, over 6,000 poles in South Carolina destroyed. How do you even begin to start cleaning up when you're talking about poles hundreds of feet away from where they're supposed to be? Substations completely washed away. I mean, it's hard to even wrap your mind looking at the damage.
The conditions have really been challenging. I've worked dozens of storms and hurricanes over the years, and it's nothing like anything I've ever seen, certainly. When you take a hurricane and put it in the terrain that's already challenging in the mountains and the foothills, it just really makes for a difficult situation. But we've worked through a lot of it. We're going to have hopefully about 90% of our customers back on by tonight. There will be more that will continue over the weekend to come on. But in those most devastated areas, especially, we've got a different group there that's just going to be brought on as we can get the infrastructure back in. In many cases, it's not just electricity, it's the whole town's infrastructure that's gone. So we're having to rebuild a lot of that in those areas, and it's certainly been challenging.
Well, and it has, even for your own employees, Jeff. You know, it's one thing when you send a crew to Florida or to South Carolina, and, you know, you guys go out all the time, but to literally be in your own backyard, fixing your own poles in an area where you grew up as a kid. One of your employees, Tyler Manick, this hits really close to home for him. Take a listen.
It's my hometown. I see my neighbors and my people and the folks I go to church with, and they're all hurt. The folks that I see in the grocery store, the folks that I see in the bank, people faces I've looked at all my life they don't have a home. They don't have power. They don't have water. I mean, the community is hurting.
Oh man, Jeff, when you hear those kind of comments, this is more than just another power restoration mission for Duke Energy.
It's deeply personal. I grew up in Western North Carolina, so I know how Tyler feels. It's difficult to see the things that you love around you so damaged, so destroyed, to know that, many of our employees are going through personal challenges, even personal tragedy. And yet, they're out there doing their job because they love their community. They want to see it back on its feet. So I do think it's more than just another job. It really is truly a mission. It's something that's deep in our hearts, and something that we are very committed to seeing these communities get back to some sense of normal, to see us rebuild. And I think when you ask, how are we doing a week later, I really think that's what's driving us.
Jeff, when you talk about the effort that your employees are putting forward, I mean, really working around the clock, and we heard from Tyler there, it's his backyard, but we also have guys that are literally sleeping in sleep trucks. We had one that I was looking at, has been away from his family for 10 plus days, hasn't left to go back home. I mean, the amount of effort, they're literally sleeping in trucks to try to get the power back on.
Yes, indeed. We have to put them where we can put them. Much of the infrastructure is damaged, so we have to create cities and lodging where we can. We have self-contained staging areas throughout the region, and they contain things like sleep trailers and places to eat, even places to wash your clothes and your uniforms so you can get back out in the field. The goal there is minimize the delays of having to move back and forth from hotels, get them as close as we can so they can work. We're even going to be opening up a summer camp up in the mountains this weekend that's going to be converted into a staging site so we can get a few more crews into the area. It's anything we can do, and that's the job. That's where they go, and it's what they do, and fortunately they're wired for this, and this is when they do their best work.
Jeff, I got to ask, because I know Duke Energy doesn't cover all of Western North Carolina. You're partnering with other facilities and companies that are out there. For those areas that where it's going to be a while before the power is restored. What do you recommend? Because a lot of people are running off generators, and hopefully they're using them safely, but there's also now kind of a shortage on some of that propane and fuel that you need for those generators. Is that something that for those in the central part of North Carolina here that are sending supplies up, water, diapers, all those things are needed, would that be a helpful resource to get up there to keep those generators running for the next week or so?
Well, certainly, there's been a great community effort to help support those in the West that are challenged. I would say probably the best thing you can do is go through organizations that are established to be able to deliver those materials. We want to make sure that we're not crowding areas that we're trying to work to restore, where professional folks are in there trying to get the job done. But absolutely, if there's organizations you can contribute to, that you can share that stuff through, that's a great thing you can do. For us, we have what we need. We appreciate it. Give us a wave. Tell us thank you is great. But for us, we've got the supplies up there and how we need. And we know it's challenging. We know that people are getting to the end of their supplies. And certainly we're going to try to communicate with those that are going to be longer restorations so that they have enough information to be able to plan, to be able to make those decisions. Do I need to go somewhere else? How long am I going to need to do that? That's really our mission, is to try to communicate that to them.